performance. So for today, and it's all about your health, right? So and even before I start, I would like to let you know that Salad Master as a company is expanding. Salad Master is a global company that was incorporated over 76 years ago, and it focuses on manufacturing a range of scientifically designed cooking systems that allow us to show families of all community backgrounds how to cook our own traditional meals, maximize nutrition on an alloy of titanium. So I don't know whether you know the metal titanium. In whatever industry, it's a very expensive, high-grade metal that is used in many industries. And I only take two industries because at least I know I'm comfortable with them. And that is the aviation industry, because the exhaust pipes or the engine, the hottest parts in the engine, the black box, orange thing that is black, these are made of titanium, and it's because of the properties of titanium. It has a very, very high melting point. Okay. So more familiar to us is the medical industry. Any procedure needing pins and clips, people who broke their bones and they need to piece them up together inside your body, they would use titanium because it's an inert metal. It does not react with any enzymes in our body, neither does it even leach any of these parts into our bodies, and that's why it sits in our bodies. It actually outlives mortal man. Okay. So through extensive research, Salad Master integrated titanium into the cookware, which goes to show that it was built to a standard and not to a price. It was designed specifically to do three main things in our life. And number one, it was to preserve the nutrition in our food up to 93%. This is a fact. It was designed to protect the integrity of our food, we're going to share with you today, and also prevent any contamination for our food or in our food. And I'm sure you've heard of late the huge controversy there is in the cookware market. The researchers and doctors are saying, are you eating your cookware? What does that mean? We're going to share with you today. So today is all about your health. It's not even about cookware. Today we're here to discuss minor health and nutritional facts, but they are really major and they affect our health. Where we go and say the kitchen is the most important room in the house because it holds everything that we need to sustain the most expensive property we have in the world, which is what? Very good. So we're going to cook you very, very nutritious meal. Golden fried chicken, gupu, without a drop of oil. We're gonna, we're gonna also make you a harvest of salad, assorted cooked vegetables without a drop of water, and we are going to have dessert, and that would be a chocolate cake with a twist. Do the kids eat vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Kids, yeah. I know why even I hated vegetables, but it's because of the way we cook it. We're going to see today. So anything that you see us using is up for investment should you wish to do so. However, under no obligation, today is about us sharing the health and nutritional benefits, especially now during the pandemic where everybody is talking about boosting our immune system. We have partnered with the Diabetes Association and the Heart Foundation because it is through prevention of lifestyle diseases that we get to make this world a better place, especially for our children. So where did we get this strange name, Salad Master? People will say, are you a restaurant? Do you sell food? What is it? Why Salad Master? Do you sell salads? The name Salad Master, way back in 1946, with the founder of the company started with this machine. They call it the master of salad. It comes in two parts. The base with 3 suction pins and the hopper. Now this machine will sit comfortably in your kitchen table for life, looking shiny, because our products come with lifetime warranty and customer service. So talk about costs. You will never go and buy cooking systems ever because this is meant to outlive mortal man. Your kids, your great-grandkids generation after generation will still have the set that you invested in 2022. And that is a guarantee from the company. Anything happening to our products, you call the nearest dealer and we check immediately and replace the piece. If there is anything to do with manufacturing, number one, the handles, negligible. We are all, including me, these are things that are negligible, that are replaced. Okay, the particular handle, this top part, but where the food sits. So where the food sits, this is the most important piece where immediately each piece has a serial number. So wherever it is that you cannot do this on eBay or on whatever because your warranty, that serial number, they will know where you got it from, which dealership, which country. So you are secured by getting it only in an authorized dealership to make sure you have your warranty in place. Okay? So way back, this machine, as it comes, as they did their business way from 1946, it became a household brand. So everybody knew Salad Master, and you will see how your kitchen is not complete without this machine, because it cuts your time in the kitchen at 80%, especially chopping stuff. And it's not electrical, it's manual. It could be in the jungle, it could be anywhere, and you'll be able to use the machine. Now, it's a wonderful piece, and the best part of it is we give it as a gift to our hosts. You know why? We do not advertise Salad Master. You never find us in newspapers, billboards, or anything. We do this by word of mouth. So Ru and Pagio, you know your friends. Think of any of your friends who are health conscious, who would like to eat healthy, and we'll share with you how you can earn this machine for free just by sharing with them. And we have many other expensive gifts from Salad Master. So our factory is in Chicago, in the US. We import our products straight into the Gulf. And any other time, we are looking now for dealerships in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We need 150 dealerships in Saudi. And anybody who is an entrepreneur wants to start a business, we work with them, train them to run their own dealerships and become the CEOs of their own companies. So not only Saudi, this is just for GCC, it is globally where you want to go. Where there's no dealer, you find out how you could be the dealer for that country. Zimbabwe doesn't have a dealer yet, so you can look forward to that. Okay. Yes. So let's begin with nutrition. I'm sure you know how the doctors and researchers are talking to us about you are what you eat. Or that statement, let thy food be thy medicine. Very, 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 very common. And that is because there are some lifestyle diseases, just like the ones we have just been talking about, like heart disease, high cholesterol, digestive problems, high blood pressure, obesity, cancer, diabetes, stroke. These are lifestyle diseases, and they have one thing in common. What could that be? Eating. It's our diet. What we put in this mouth really, really affects. It actually affects and how we look, how we feel, and how long we shall live. It's everything that goes in the mouth. So having said that, there are things we do in our own kitchen. And that's why Salad Master the Salad Master cooking technology is out there to maximize nutrition, because without nutrition, what's the point of us eating, especially buying very expensive organic food, and then come back to our own kitchen, destroy it completely the way we prepare it and cook it. So we are here to share with friends and family and our community, society, that there are some things we do in the kitchen, very minor, that actually destroy the nutrition. And they are so minor, for example, peeling, cooking in water, oxidation, excessive heat, and fats. These things, everything, very simple. However, I will just start one by one with peeling. Just peeling, and of course we're talking about peeling vegetables. All vegetables that grow under the ground. Where is the nutrition? The vegetables that grow under the ground. Your potato, your carrots, your radish.
And the skin.
Very good. on the skin or just under the skin. So if we peel the skin, what are we doing? Yes, we're already wasting the nutrition from those vegetables, the roots especially. So and what we normally do, throw them, especially in the GCC, we don't have the animals to feed on these things. Back home we had the cows that I remember my dad used to collect all these things and give the cows. However, they are the most important part, especially for the roots, to make sure that you are getting your nutrition. Now, another enemy of nutrition is cooking in water. Interesting enough, cooking in water, especially your vegetables. And we're focusing on vegetables because this is your medicine. Your vitamin K, your vitamin Bs, and all the other vitamins normally are in the vegetables and the pulses and all these things. So cooking your vegetables in water. Water is a hungry solvent. And all our vegetables have minerals. These minerals dissolve in water. And that's why when you cook your kales, your broccoli and your kale, what is the color of the water? Green for the green. For the greens. And if it is butternut, carrots, and all potatoes, changes the color. So once you see that color in your water, like you're going to boil the food and potatoes, what do you normally do with the excess water? In the sink. So the sink is the healthiest member of the family so far because it has all the nutrition. Okay? So the Salad Master cooking system enables you to cook your vegetables completely cooked without a drop of water because your veggies have water in them. So you use it, your cabbage should taste this, the sugar in your cabbage, the sodium in your carrot, you should be able to taste this. Right? Now, oxidation is just a big word for that process where you kept your banana, your potato, your apple outside with open and if it's cut, what normally happens to them? They change color, they turn brownish and then we throw it, right? Now, excessive heat. Water boils at 100 degrees. So, remember the kids when they were small, they were feeding, how were we boiling their feeding bottles and whatever, we are boiling them. To do what? To sterilize it. Very good. So imagine you're cooking your vegetables and it's all boiling up at 100 degrees. What are you sterilizing in your vegetables? Yes, completely by the high heat. The minerals are sensitive to heat. Your nutrition is sensitive to heat. You stole your sister's nails? You stole your sister's nails. Take it back to her. She needs to be careful.
Close the door, Nyasha.
Okay. Alright. So when we talk about just that is just boiling 100 degrees. Steaming is 113 degrees and above. Do we steam food? Do we believe that steaming is healthy? Because my friends used to tell me, I steam my food, I am very healthy. And I said, steaming is used in the hospital, in the autoclaves, to kill bacteria in the hospital. So if you're gonna kill bacteria, hospital grade bacteria, by just steaming, what are you doing to your vegetables, your medicine? It's even worse than boiling. Because have you ever heard of the way people eat hospital food? Because it's bland, all they did was steam it, totally sterilizing it, no taste whatsoever. That's why people take food to patients in hospital, because the hospital food is terrible. Yes. So I'm thinking about the microwave, this is on a totally different level. The microwave is at 400 degrees, 200 to 400 degrees. So that 1 minute or 2 minutes you see your milk boiling out in your microwave, the way it heats is through radiation, the molecules rubbing against each other. So what comes out of the microwave is not necessarily exactly what went in. Number one, at that temperature, and number two, at the way it is heated up through the molecules rubbing each other. So you can imagine the boiling, steaming, microwaving, all this totally destroy the nutrition in your food. So if you're thinking of cooking your food, you've filled it, you're cooking it in water, and then excessive heat, and then tomorrow you keep it in the fridge, tomorrow you take out the food and then microwave it, what definitely are you eating? You see the reason why by 35 years of age, in fact even now it's not 35, the span has changed, it's now lower than 35. that the doctor is already prescribing all the vitamins. You can take vitamin, you are lacking vitamin B, vitamin K, vitamin, all this. Why? Because we are not taking in, there's nothing we are eating, and the body now is not going to fight the way it would fight when you were young, completely. So now, these are things we need to look out for, especially in the kitchen. That's why we're saying your kitchen is like your laboratory, pharmacy. You're either making food, medicine out of there, or poison. Poison or nothing is getting into your body. Now, our other enemy and mistakes. You want where? Okay. The other enemy of nutrition is fats and oils. And talking about fats and oils, we have been doing things that our forefathers and whatever, they've been doing it, so we follow. Lack of knowledge, and honestly, I believe it is definitely lack of knowledge, because if we knew this a long time ago, we wouldn't be doing it. So if you think of oils, hydrogenated oils, all your fish, your chicken, your beef, whatever, all of them have oil. And we still fry and immerse them in oil. We still cook with oil when we don't even need a drop of oil. Even in doing your vegetables, in anything that we're cooking, we don't need oil, especially hydrogenated oils. We have good oils that are good for your body. The olive oil is good, cold pressed, especially which you don't heat it, because such oils, cold pressed oils, have a smoking point, and by the time you heat them and there is the smoking point, now they're dangerous again to you. That's why most of the Mediterranean guys would be adding a lot of olive oil into their food once it's already done, and they are serving it. Before serving it, they add their oils, and if they are cooking, normally their way of cooking is totally different. The Mediterranean guys. So focusing on the good oils. Coconut oil is good also. You can fry with that if you find that odorless one that will not throw you out of the kitchen with the smell, right? So fats and oils. Scientists say this, that when you're frying your food with the hydrogenated oils especially, it's like you've wrapped your chicken 6 or 7 times in a plastic bag and then eat it. That's how hard your body is fighting to digest this. Mostly because after you eat all this, you sit down and you feel comatose already. Okay? So there's fats and oils, especially when we ingest them. For us ladies, okay, not ladies, actually all of us generally, it shows up in places where, that you could see that we are eating enough fat. If I may ask you a question, Mami, how many liters of oil do you buy in a month? Approximately 1 liter.
I use 750 mils of olive oil and about 2 liters of vegetable oil.
Okay. All right, good. So if I give you 1 teaspoon of that vegetable oil, would you drink? Where did the 2 liters go?
The fries.
Where did the fries go?
Yeah.
Fries especially. Addictive. That's why we say, the fries, after eating fries, you go comatose fast. Why? Because of the oil. Digestion of the oil. Now that oil, it will go and sit in our bodies, packing. But these are the things that I can go to the gym 1 month, burst my energy there, burn calories. However, there's something that I cannot burn from the chips I'm eating every day, and that is the cholesterol and the plaque that goes into your arteries. Now, this is a blown up picture of the artery. Now, heart disease is the #1 at 60% cause of death today, globally. In fact, in other countries, it's even more. So heart disease is mostly because of the clogged organs. So in Salad Master, we always say, if you're here with your clogged organs, we're trying to get you to come here because of eliminating the oils that you do not need to be ingesting every day. And it is our responsibility, especially now. Whose responsibility is it to take care of his health? Yes. Yes. Including your own health. Because remember, you help yourself first. Because without you, where are the kids? just like we go in the aeroplane, the crew will tell us to do what? Put oxygen on ourselves first. Don't even dare help your child. You and then you help your child. Why? Because you need to be there for him to survive, right? So children as young as 7, they've conducted researches in the UK and other countries. Children as young as 7 are already having hypertension. They're already with diabetes, type 2, which can be prevented. And that's why in this mission, Salad Master is out there to help the community and the society prevent lifestyle diseases, right? By the way, please ask a question. If you have any, please ask. You're welcome to ask questions at any time, okay? So now, just discussing what are the features and benefits of Salad Master. What makes it totally different from the rest? Because if you went today to the supermarket and you saw they are all listed down there, stainless steel. One is 250 real, another one is 2,500 real. Which one do we normally get to the most conscious pocket? If I went to the Barada Tamini and I saw, we get this because we cost conscious. Because we don't know what the 2,500 can do for us sitting there. Yeah. That's why we are here to show you how the 250 ends up being expensive at the end of the day when it comes to your health, when it comes to saving your time and saving your energy in the house, right? So now, inside part where the food touches, it comes in 3 layers. This metal, the inside part where the food touches, very important. This is now the surgical stainless steel 316, hospital grade, stabilized with an alloy of titanium. The properties of titanium is to make sure that your cookware doesn't expand, to open up its pores and interact with your food enzymes. Because it guarantees and protects the quality, the purity and flavor of your food. We say garbage in, garbage out. Nutrition in, nutrition out. Exactly what you put in should be coming out. Okay? Now, it resists chemical reaction with the food and the acids, enzymes in our food. Your tomato, your lemon, your vinegar, those are tough acids that affect the metal. Okay? So how does this metal affect your food when you're cooking every day? We're going to see this at some point. Okay? And also it is very easy to clean. You don't have to struggle because it did not get into the pores of the metal for it to get stuck, right? So now, in between the titanium, you want to help me? Come and stand here and help me. You don't want to help me?
Close the door.
Okay. Be good. Good boy. Yeah. Okay, so in between the titanium alloy and the 400 series mirror finish outside bit, we have there's an inner layer called the multi-layer thermal core. Now, that particular multi-layer thermal core guarantees 100% heat distribution, the top, the bottom, the sides, everything, and makes this the smallest oven in the world. Because we're going to bake our cake today on top of the stove, not in the oven. Yes. So whether you are in the village, you go visiting grandma in the village and she sends you to the firewood and the charcoal to cook, you could still bake your cake. You don't need an oven because you have an oven with you. Whichever sets with any piece, with big or small, is an oven for you. It's convection for you completely. So now that is from the cookware part. Now, how do we guarantee that we retain our nutrition? Remember we said up to 93% for a fact. This particular cooking system enables you to retain it. And remember, Americans really love suey. For the last 76 years, researchers all over America have been trying to disprove the fact that Salad Master claims that their products retain up to and above 93% of nutrition. And it's a fact. Otherwise, by now we would have been sued to bankruptcy a long time ago, completely. So whatever it is you cook, how do we ascertain? Remember we talked about heat, excessive heat being an enemy to nutrition. How do we make sure that we retain that nutrition? Okay. Now each and every piece that goes in the fire with the handle has this particular gadget called the vapor valve. Now the vapor valve has been scientifically calibrated to click at exactly 86 degrees. 86 degrees is the right temperature to kill any bacteria in your vegetables. And it is the right temperature to retain up to 93% of your nutrition. In fact, if it's broccoli or whatever, it's up to 97% retention of the nutrition. So the moment you hear that noise, you immediately go and reduce the energy, the gas or the electricity. So for example, when cooking, we'll never put a high flame on this cookware. Another saving for you, you save your energy. If it is gas, you're saving your gas. If it is electricity, I don't know whether it matters whether you put number 9 or number 3. Does it matter? I've never thought about electricity. If you put number 3 on the electricity to cook, or number 9, is it the same electricity?
No.
So it's lower.
Yeah.
So it still saves your baladia electricity. Yeah, because you don't need that number 9. You cook with number 3, 4, 5, or number 2. So when we start with our vegetables, we put it at number 5 or number 6. You hear that immediately reduce it to number 2. So you cook with number 2 and it cooks perfectly for you. So you're saving your energy. If it is the gas, you're saving the gas big time, especially back home where gas is a fortune. Yeah. So that is the vapor valve, making sure that you're checking that your nutrition is not being sterilized out of its contents. Now from the fire to the table, this is our serving ware. Touch of a button transforms it into a chef's dish. So you can do your fufu here and then and put it on the table directly with the cookware. You can have the next one with matumbo. You can have the next one with githeri. So did you say salsa? Salsa. Whatever it is that you're cooking or everything, because this is your chefing dish. Because of that inner layer thermocol, you can keep your food here 45 minutes when it's hot. Because once you cover this, remember convection seals everything in there. So it will be hot at least 45 minutes. It deflects the cold out or the heat to make sure you have your heating in place. Now, from it being a serving ware on the table, if titanium is safe for your body, how is it safe for your food in the fridge? Remember, storage of food, the many plastics we keep on putting in the fridge and we throw the food after 2 days because it's changed, it smells, whatever. With this, it's totally different. So a teaspoon of water on the edges, spin it, you will feel it's stuck. Now it's airtight, you can put your excess food in the fridge. And you have that, yes, straight. For kids, tomorrow when you are done, you want to eat the food again, take it out, same thing, put it back on the fire, low temperature, because it's now your microwave. You don't need to put that in the microwave. You just put it on that low temperature until it clicks. Your food is now back to normal. Again, the same nutrition. You are thinking, oh, you're going to eat the same. Do not destroy it. Just the same. When it clicks, make it even lower. And it warms your food perfect. Believe me, fresh chicken, straight from the wash. Just put it immediately on the cookware. Nothing else. You want to taste the chicken in its original flavor when God created it. Okay. No oil at all. Each cone has a number, like cone number 1, cone number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. It has a number here. You see one, this is a shredder.
Okay.
So whether you're shredding your cheese, whether you're shredding all of them can shred. I mean, and you chop into pieces. But this particularly, when you're doing you want very fine, tiny pieces, like your smoothie, you want to crush your ice in the village and you don't have electricity with to crush the ice. This will do an amazing job, better than the electric piece of crushing the ice into the small parts. Your hash brownies, this is an amazing piece for that. And then number two is a shredder. Very nice for your salad, especially giving kids salad. I've done this after being in so many houses. Why kids normally don't eat veggies is because we give them these big planks in the plate. When you give them small pieces, the kids will eat the small and finish, including me. I wouldn't eat salad when it is big planks. But when it is tiny pieces, I cannot separate like this.
And eat it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's psychological or not.
Esponela, ingilosi, iyangibisa, yena uyangithanda, kuvuka imizwa, ingiyale, uyangithanda, yena uyangithanda, uyangithanda. Yabona uyisithando sami, ungubambo lwami, usofa silahlane. Yabona uyisithando sami, ungubambo lwami, silahlane. Yabona uyisithando sami, ungubambo lwami, usofa silahlane. Yabona uyisithando sami, inhliziyo yami, micabango yami uyayihola. Hayi wena sithandwa, nguwe wedwa lavi, wena usisi inhliziyo yami, micabango yami uyayihola. Hayi wena sithandwa, nguwe wedwa lavi. Ngiyabonga ngesibonela, ingilosi iyangibisa, yena uyangithanda, kuvuka imizwa, ingiyale, uyangithanda, yena uyangithanda, uyangithanda. yabona wena uyisithando sami ungubambo lwami usofa silahlane yabona wena uyisithando sami ungubambo lwami usofa silahlane.
Wakabatirira ipapo tingavarondedzero kumbamwe hatikone ungwata nokusara koto dzinokumbirwe ipapo ramba wakabatirira ipapo ukachitsvaga uchachiwana ukachitenda uchapuwa zvimwe ukachitsvaga uchachiwana ukachitenda